Hello and welcome to the Gauge Look, and we're back with the archaic Vikings and Imperium Universalis. Now, I know I've got a good couple of people who are watching this, or a good few people, more than a couple I think, and things are going pretty well. Sorry about the last episode being a bit messed up, but we've solved it now. Just wasn't recording audio. We are definitely recording audio this time, and look at the size of us, guys. Population wise, not really increased that much, but because we are... I mean, it's not exploiting the mechanic, because it's what the mechanic's for, but it does feel a little bit exploitative having moved my capital over here in order to try and gain a little bit of population, shall we say, a little bit of frontier. We're not making a huge amount of money, although hopefully that will improve. We can't get any advisors, we can't really do anything, to be honest, but we will... Oh. We have a Regency, new trade good, Casus Belli, border conquest. I think we want to keep our... What does this do again? Tribal population was increased by 7. Tribal population promoted to common population 4. Yeah, cool. Oh man, we've actually got loads of stuff here. I think we want to keep our stability to 3 though, don't we? Not Sparta. So there's quite a lot going on now. Sparta is definitely a growing nation. There is no Rome, and there hasn't... I think there was probably a Rome to begin with, but I think it was conquered almost immediately. I'm just not sure. I would imagine it'll respawn. We've got Lydia, which is basically Turkey. Babylon. Although it does look like Babylonia is losing a lot to Egypt. Got religious authority. Carthage is quite strong. Oh. Yeah, let's just lose a little bit of money. The Averni look pretty tough. Nobody in Britain looks particularly strong. Or Britannia. In fact, no. I keep getting this wrong. Here's an interesting thing for you. This isn't Britannia. This is Britannia. This is Caledonia. And this is Ibernia. So, on the British Isles, maybe we could say. It's interesting now how the words have become... What they have become. I can't speak today, sorry. It's been a long day at work. But I really want to get into archaic Vikings today. Obviously, there's not a lot going on in this campaign currently. I think it will kick off in numerous episodes' time. But we're just going to have to sit here. Obviously, one these become 1,000 populations. These become cities. Territorial cities. But obviously, I will be making them cores generally as well. And they will become integral to my position. I think... end up making money in this trade node could be interesting. We certainly aren't making any money at the moment, but we might. Now what's interesting is we're running on 1.25.1 here, but there does seem to be some odd mechanics in this. It's because this mod hasn't been updated for anything else, which is perfectly fine because... oh, there we go. We've expanded again. And they're free frontier outposts, which is just amazing. We are starting to become big. We're going to end up with a big name. I'm not too sure I like this though, because Scandinavia is our capital, but... or Scandinavia is where we're from, but... well, I suppose there's all sorts of arguments about that. But we will keep our capital on this land just now in order to expand. Because this is just too good. I just wish I was in a position where I could declare war on people. I realise I could declare war on people, but it's just... it's impractical. I can't get enough soldiers. I don't have enough money. I could get a lot of ships. What the hell you want? No. I just need to expand more. The way of the Njord. Oh yeah, gain some administration. You're pretty crap. Ah, oh, man. How's my population? 51. 40,000 commoners. So we've got more than 500,000 people now, which is nice. Definitely need some more commoners though. And of course upper class. I do like the population mechanic. It's just very slow. What's going down over here? Great earthquake in Argos. Sparta is really... and you got slave rebellions. Wish I had some slaves. Oh, we can build something. What can we build? In Bergium. So Bergium must have commoner population now. So what do we want to build? Probably from a practical standpoint, tax income is our best type of income at the moment. Trade is not going to be worth much for a long time. We have terrible trade nodes. I can only presume that there's some better trade nodes. I mean, they're all... That doesn't look like there's any end nodes as such. But they're literally all better than my one. So let's up tech. We can enable a boat, I think that is. Or maybe not. We have some transport ships. Could these be upgraded yet? No. Trade efficiency, just lose the diplo power. We're not too interested in anything else. So what is the land that's about to... Okay, so hopefully we can get Pomerania. Oh, got a gift. Thank you very much. Get the hell out of my land, you son of a bitch. Masovia, I wish you would just move. Look at us grow though, look at our name. I don't really know what our mission is here. I don't know if there is any end date to speak of. I suppose there must be. I'm just not sure of what it is. 50,000 commoners, eh? No, these were the days we had no commoners. Could definitely do with more population here, couldn't we? No tax whatsoever. I'll need some upper class population as well, that's for sure. So we can see a little bit more here. Bear in mind we do have an actual colonist. I'm just hesitant to use it anywhere. Okay, perfect. Fistula estuary. Make core, of course. Indeed, that is an estuary, so we did get a little bit extra trade power. Hopefully start making a few more pennies there. It's all just about growing our kingdom right now, isn't it? Got so much expansion down here, especially once we get into these smaller territories. If we can push through, I mean, it's going to be a bit ridiculous. No wars fought, and we'll be the largest, we're probably already the largest Northern European faction. We're certainly not the largest faction by any means in the world, but any measure, we still haven't made the, whatever this is, top 15. But we are 50 now. That's only going to get better. And I'm hoping we can start bordering on some more technologically advanced countries. Oh yes, Infused, you were asking about institutions. We haven't got a single one yet. We are getting a couple now. And indeed, this one is not a million miles away. But we are not close to that yet. Not realistically. Oh, you've moved. So we should be able to get in there soon. Indeed. That is going to be the next one. So we're going to be able to go into Prozna, which is a really important one for us to go through. Basically going to create Poland here. Teutonic Order. Well, I suppose that's more Teutonic Order. Aggressive wolf packs. Great. Cold Winter. Yeah, just lose the little bit of money. I suppose we could lose the manpower as well, actually. Okay, let's make core. Wait, where was that? Alright, okay, over here. Ah, it's done this again, hasn't it? It does this sometimes. You are a state, so there's no reason to not do that. Oh, I hate when it does this. Colony self-sustaining. God damn it. It's so infuriating. I can never remember how we resolve this. I'm not sure we do resolve it. Oh, there's so much territory to be had here. We've got the Diplo power. I'm sure I did something last time and it worked. Wait a minute. I must have clicked that one, yeah. Christ. I want to advance. It wasn't to do with sending a colonist, was it? Nope. We have a new heir to the throne and we lost something there, unfortunately. We're still making a little bit of money on that, actually. But we're going to have to send you. There we go. Just works after a period of time. Okay, you're now locked in there, my little friends. Attack the natives. Should be able to defeat them, I would hope. Come on. Attack the little bastards. Okay, so we need more clan territory. Let's take that. Is that good enough for you? Indeed it is. So we're losing quite a lot of money, but that is just from our reinforcements, I imagine. You know what, just stop even wasting money. Anywhere else we could colonise right now? Don't think so. I'm hoping that can be frontier land. I think it will. Nets, well, we can't do anything about that. Are these actually our allies? Can't remember. Nope. Who are our allies? The Angles, these dudes. Okay, and also the Gatons, these guys. It's all fine. Olympic Games, sure. Look at the size of our country now. Oh. Any more commoners or anything? No? Nope. How much does this even cost? That's quite a lot, you know. So it really doesn't matter that much. There we go, though. Let's train you again. Let's hopefully make some money after you get your reinforcements in. Look at the mighty Sudanese. Just going to call us the Vikings Empire. Sparta has dealt with its Spartan slaves. Corinths. Syracuse. Is there anything interesting going on? I really wish I could see Rome. Okay, so we should be good for money any second. We will mothball you again. Hope for the best here. Losing a bit of money still. Maybe if we stop drilling armies for a wee while. Bring that army maintenance down and stick that colonial maintenance up. We can actually start colonising properly now. The way of Niord. Yeah, gain another admin point for sure. Market. Oh, are you joking? Really? 50% cheaper. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, let's go for a temple. I do think it's a little bit better. So could we afford that? No. Oh, we could if we weren't colonizing. Can we get a full colonist? Can indeed. Yeah, that's fine. Where's the Angli? Do you guys love me yet? Yeah, you really do. Yep. And the Gatons. go. I'm glad all these earthquakes. Hopefully they're killing your people so I can catch up in population. All this beautiful land that we're colonising. Okay, what's the closest here? Lower Wharf. Get at least 2 colonies out of this, I would hope. How's our capital doing? Nothing extra, of course. Well, we'll just ignore ours for a while and have a little look. Averny is collapsing a little bit, which is good to see, actually. I think I would like to invade what becomes England. Maybe vassalise one of the... Scotland, make it my march or something. Could be cool. So much going on over in Greece. This could be very fun to play. Probably an Imperator. Look at the populations down here as well. It's fantastic. It's a tributary state of Lydia. Well, that's kind of cool. Lydia is a great kingdom. Why am I losing money again? Is it winter or something? Okay, I think we'll just sit back and relax for a little while. Look at the population. We'll catch up one day. Meat. Any particular type of meat? Beef, by the looks of it. Maybe we will colonise up here. I do think this is generally wasteland, although that looks like it might not be. Colonise all around them. We're very much taking advantage of this frontier mechanic, but if he didn't want frontiers, or if the mod makers didn't want frontiers, they would just taken them out. Just lose. Oh, really need to start using the manpower rather than that. Border tensions. Oh, we have a... I don't think we have to worry so much about target threats anymore. You're allied with Galinda. The problem is, a lot of these guys are more advanced than me. They still are indeed. Let's bring that down just a little touch. I'd like to make a little bit of money. Naval supplies in Prosna. Timber, basically. Going on down here? Tripoli, Andrissi, the Gitai, Scythians. Quite a large looking nation there. I'm a little bit concerned that there may be horde factions appear in this. Huns, for example. Persia got much going on about it? Look like any major population centres. Obviously a lot bigger than mine. It's all about Egypt right now though. Wow, even Cyprus is a interesting kingdom. Could be an interesting one to play. Wow, even Rhodes is separated. Of course, Crete. I think Crete would be quite difficult though. I think people would be interested in you. Sicily, Corsica, It's its own nation. Could be interesting. Very populous, of course. Let's check out our population. No growth of anybody. Sure. We're nowhere close to any text because of the ridiculous nature of what we're in right now, institution-wise. And we don't have any option to reform or anything like that from my understanding. Well, there is reform. Capital, commoner population, at least 2. Wait a minute. What's my government organisation at? So if I can get my government organisation up to 25, and indeed my commoner population up by 1 Scania, I could make that my capital and reform the government. Jesus. So how do we go about the following effects? Increase stability, strengthen government, debase currency. So it's all about stability increases and events. So whenever we can, let's do both. Oh, we do have options here as well. I don't think any of this is that relevant, no. Invest in an idea. I mean, how much does it really matter? Why have I invested in this? Probably for the government organisation. Oh, and that. Diplomatic relations 2. +2. Would anybody like to be my vassal? Probably not. Offer an alliance. What about you guys? I think we'll keep somebody for a vassal. Yeah, definitely want to do that. And we... Oh, we can't actually do that right now. But we will do that any second. Of course we can't click because it's ridiculous. Come back to you. Would anybody like to transfer their trade power to us, actually? We're starting to get a little bit more powerful. Indeed. Angli, yes please. Somebody else. Yeah, both quite powerful nations. Ah, that's more like it. Our trade is going up. Stick that up again. Go. A couple of extra pieces of land here. Make more clans, of course we do. Presume that's with ice, right? Yep. Man, I don't think it's out of the possibilities to reform the government, you know. All we need is for this to grow. And it has grown again in tribal population. Or really any city needs... I just need that upper class population. Let me just double check. 1 upper class. Yeah, and of course the government organisation, which I think we can get to anyway. It's quite exciting actually. We now have a goal. Not really sure what I'll do yet. What about you guys? Would you be vassalised by me? Declare war. I mean, I'm going to have to eventually go to war, but I am considerably behind on tech. Let's just hope for the best, shall we? I think I'll actually put you over here. Even though it's probably not going to go too well. Mothball you. Could I afford to drill? I'm thinking probably not, no. It's actually our allies conquering, that'd be okay. I wouldn't mind having a vassal here. I mean, I'm nowhere near vassals yet, of course, but I wouldn't mind it. How could I go about maximum government organisation? sure. Oh, it's not so good. Oh man, now I have a goal. I'm going to be obsessed with it. Again, ducats, don't need anything. How the Spartans doing? Invading again. Imagine the Spartans being warlike. It's amazing they never really built an empire, you know. Well, I suppose they kind of did, but in the sense of what we imagine as empires. Hudgarla Wolf. He's been alive for a very long time. Okay, our colony's almost done. We could colonize up here. It has actually got 3 population. It's intriguing. I wonder if my allies are going to die already. I'd be surprised. Seems to be my luck. Fantastic. Core. Let's gain a bit of money for a while, shall we? I don't think this is going to help me in any particularly meaningful way, so I think we'll just gain that money. Man, I would like to frontier even more. You guys are moving in a little bit here. Eagle Mountains, get out of my land. I need to go through here into this nicer land. Look at some of the populations down here. 4. That's nothing too exciting actually, just a couple of 4s. Still, I would like that. I'd like that a lot. Okay, we'll play for a bit longer. Let's see how many more populations we can grow. No more commoners, man. Really would like some more commoners here. We'll be fine though. Pomesania? Where is Pomesania? Is this landlocked one? It is, so that's of no good, no use to me, unfortunately. We're there with a couple others though. God, we're gonna have some size of nation soon, you know. Okay, so we lost our ally completely in like... Oh no, he's there. Well, let's move in, shall we? One day, we will gain our vengeance. Okay, I wouldn't mind another quite strong ally if at all possible. Let's just go for you. Now, you're not rival to anyone, are you? Not really. Okay. So our border's secure, I think, for at least a while. Okay, so we're making a bit of money again. I would like to get up to that, like, 170, just in case we can upgrade any buildings. Holy Festival, Religious Authority. We are struggling a little bit here though, because we need to get that government authority up. Yeah, replace him. What does this do? I really don't know why I was going for that. You guys must feel a little bit threatened, right? Your technology is better than mine. Hopefully that'll help me. How does the big picture look? Still the same kind of people. Oh, somebody wants to be knowledge sharing with me. Middle Vesula. Yeah. That'd be very helpful actually. Look at us. Look at us growing. All-consuming blob that we are. Pozna. Prosna even. There we go. Yeah, grow further out. Indeed. Make all cores. Gonna need a clan, of course. Indeed. Oh. We could make slaves. Sure, let's give one slave province, shall we? It gives me more production efficiency, which is nothing bad at all. And what's the last one that's about to fire? Oh, we're going to get 2 more here. I can't believe how much we're growing for this. It's ridiculous. Lower Adora, South Heed, Barnum. We're not gaining any rebel problems like this. I do feel like I'm cheating somehow, even though there's no cheats going on here. Okay, we'll wait until pen's done. Hopefully we can frontier that. If not, we will stick a colonist in there. Okay, we need another clan. Stick that in there. Clans, there we go. Look at the size of our nation now. Oh, and we can see further. Bactrians. Doesn't look like there's any major horde nations, but it definitely makes me nervous, the idea of these guys coming after me. I think it would be nice to have a big strong march here. Okay, Penny. Could we frontier? Oh, we can. Beautiful. Yeah, let's make that. Let's steal it. Okay, I think we will call it there. Look at our name now. Is that the biggest name? Well, Egypt might have slightly bigger font than us, but we're well on our way. Definitely. Oh, Gaul's formed. Well, I think that's supposed to be Gaul. Still no Rome, although Latium has increased in size. That's probably a good thing. Sparta is growing again. Lydia. Still kind of the same top notches though. Babylon looks like it may take over Egypt though. It's very odd, Babylon. I've never quite seen a country do well when they're split like this. There's some interesting peoples down here as well. But look at us. I mean, our population isn't amazing, but oh, I tell you what, we've got another upper class person. Where would that upper class person be? Probably I've got an easier way to find this, but I'm more intrigued to do it. Is it our capital maybe? No. Where is this person? Where are they? I don't know how to find them. God damn it. What? You don't seem to exist anywhere. I feel like you can't really be outside of my main. Let me just double check I'm not being insane. It definitely says an extra upper class. Okay, let's have a look at population. It doesn't tell me anything. Alright, we're not finishing until I find this. Where are you? It can't be in one of the colonies, can it? Oh, it is. Sweet. That must be because that was their previous capital. Okay, well there you go. Well, thank you very much, folks, for joining the Archaic Vikings. And long may our frontier outposts continue. Peace out.